as a developer, just in general, I get sucked into a problem and I must solve it as fast as I possibly can, and everything in my life takes the back burner, and just all my balance is destroyed, everything is just gone. I don't know how many of you can relate to that. It happened to me yesterday. I struggle with it on a daily basis. It's like I love to sit down, I love programming, and so I naturally just don't stop. Like, it's like playing a video game, for those of you who know that. You can go like 12 hours. At the end of those 12 hours, you're like, wow, I haven't eaten or pooped in 12 hours. What's wrong with me? I can do that with programming. So it's a good thing that I have this degree of focus, that I can just work. But it's also a bad thing. And the way that I maintain balance is by striving to be an observer. And when I say being an observer, I mean being an observer of my own emotional state and trying to determine how I should act or respond or feel even about what I'm doing right now. See, as humans, we have the ability to separate ourselves from what we're experiencing. And so from my perspective, I've built in habits, I've created habits in my life so that on a consistent basis, I'm required, or I shouldn't say required, so that I can strive to be aware, to be an observer of what I'm feeling, how I'm acting, what I'm doing, so that I can respond to those feelings appropriately and become a director of those as opposed to reactionary and allowing them to overtake me. So yesterday, I definitely didn't do a great job of being an observer. But, I mean, today I'm already doing much better. We each have this power to observe ourselves and to build self-awareness. And a couple of habits that you can add into your life to create an iterative or just cyclic self-awareness habit, first and foremost, is just take breaks every hour. If you've heard of the Pomodoro technique, the idea is you work for 25 minutes or a set period of time and then you take a break. And taking that break is so important because it allows you to separate yourself from what it is that you're doing. Or I should say, it gives you the opportunity, a built-in opportunity to separate yourself. Just step away. So take that break. The second habit that I try to do on a daily basis, every 25 minutes actually, is I release tension and set intention. I release whatever it is that I've done before. Literally by telling myself, release, release, release. And then I set my intention. I write my intention down, what it is that I'm going to accomplish over the next 25 minutes, or hour, or time frame, so that I can execute. So I have every 25 minutes, I get to be an observer. I take a step back, I determine what my body needs, water, energy, food. And then when I come back, I release what's come before and I set my intention for what's coming after. Practice being an observer, master being an observer of yourself, and you're on your way to being an incredibly self-aware individual, and you'll know when you've done things wrong. It is one of the foundational